Hi Leo, I'm Empress Divine. You're watching the Empress Divine Channel. Happy New Year. Welcome to 2020. I wasn't the most satisfied with how I brought in my 2020, but I am satisfied with the lesson that came from it. Sometimes it'd be like little quick lessons that happen based off of brief disappointments. And it was a very brief disappointment, but I'm very happy at what I'm getting from that, okay? And I'm here to just, do a quick, clear reading on the energy surrounding you, coming into the new year. I read for the feminine, so masculines, I can't apologize for that. I won't apologize for that. If you watch quietly, you may be able to find something about yourself in your feminine's reading, okay? And, shoot. We're going to get it in. We're going to get started. The first half of the reading is always for you, feminine. Always for you. Because this is the most important part of our journey, ourselves, right? We are the journey. And then the second part, we talk about love. So let's hop on into it. Because I know you're trying to get to the love, Leo. I can feel the anticipation. You said, no. Let's talk about love now. Start delegating. Ask others, including me, to help you instead of trying to do everything for yourself. See, for a Leo, this is big. This is less about asking for help, and this is less about delegating and more about vulnerability. It's time for you to start saying how you feel and stop trying to be an OG, triple OG, okay? Because that hard shit ain't getting nowhere in 2020. Look, we got Saturn about to go into Aquarius. Man, Venus in Aquarius now. We need that authenticity. We need you to say what's on your mind, say what you feel. You feel me? We need that real. Look, this King of Coins, that too cool for school type of energy. Like, I'm good. I'm all right. Everything cool. We don't need no more of that. That gotta die. That has to be reborn. And you can still embody King of Pentacles energy or King of Coins energy without being too cool for school. Leo, you can still get your money up. You can still, be about your money. You can still be about your bag. You can still be, you can still aim for security in your relationship without being so cold about it, Everything don't have to be about a bag. Everything don't have to be about being secure. Because sometimes being unsure is very romantic. Being vulnerable is very romantic. And I know you Leos like romance, I feel like you are about to get into a period of life where you're not exactly 100% sure of everything. Like even finances. You're about to get in a space where you're not 100% sure. You might want to open up and say something to somebody. You better start holding things in out of pride. Stop holding things in. Because you have a lot of influence when you're vulnerable. See, that's your polar opposite. The star card, the Aquarius, that's your polar opposite. When you can integrate your pride and that vulnerability, just being naked and open and saying what it is that you hope and wish and need, that's where your true influence comes from, Leo feminine. And I do feel like in a matter of finances, you are coming up on a deadline or you are needing something to happen quickly. And it doesn't seem like it's going to happen quickly and you don't know what's about to happen next after that. But I do feel like things are going to move forward in a good way for you. I do feel like things are going to move forward in a good way for you. I do feel like you have a lot of good influence over things, that you do still have control. I think you have more control than you think you have, actually. And you just need to realize that and use it. Absolutely use your control. Use all of your resources. Be very aware of all of your resources. Be enterprising. Get into hustle mode. Yeah, you may already have things good, or you think you're in a good place, or you think you're aware of everything that you have in your arsenal, but you can have a whole new avenue of things that you can achieve for yourself if you just kind of take a look around and be enterprising and be ambitious and be creative and be a hustler about yourself. Because I ain't trying to say nothing, but some Leos, you through influence and through power and through authority, you're able to acquire a lot of things, but the true hustle mentality might not quite be there. And delegating, that's a part of it. Learning how to not have to oversee anything, and learning how to trust other people to do things for you. That's a part of the hustle that a lot of Leos may not quite have down yet. But there's always room to learn. Always room to learn, but I do think you need to learn how to use your influence in a more prosperous way. Like, not just having the influence, but actually learning how to use it. And this is just for you, feminine. That's like, outside of a relationship or outside of anything love related. You have a lot of influence. You need to learn how to use it and not doubt yourself. No one else can see it, but I know what be going on in the dark. I see what goes on in the dark. Don't doubt yourself. Do not doubt yourself. Trust and believe, and focus your energy on what it is that you want, and allow yourself to move forward. And anything that you can't take care of, allow other people to handle it for you. If you have a situation that is weighing too heavily on you, don't be afraid to unload it on somebody else. You don't have to always be the strongest person in the room. Sometimes strength comes from being able to ask for help, Leo feminine, okay? So that's the message specifically for you. Now we're going to get into your love. What's going on in the love? The Two of Cups card peeking. We got the connection peeking. Definitely got the connection. We got a connect game happening here. Let's see what's up. What's going on, Leo, in the love department? What's going on in the love department? Leo. Empress. All right. Fertility, nurturing, mothering energy. That's what's up. Oh, then the Five of Cups right after it. Don't be no helicopter. Leo, don't be a helicopter. You have to trust your partner. You can't helicopter your partner because they're not a child. Yes, I know you feel like you know best, and I know you've put a lot of time into this connection, but you cannot helicopter. You have to release. You have to release. If you need to delegate some of your friends to check in on this person's profile, then let them do it. But you cannot helicopter. You have to be your own person. You have to be a whole individual outside of the union, and then you come into union. You collaborate. You collaborate, and when you collaborate, that means that you bring something to the table. So you have to have something to bring. So instead of spending so much time kind of hovering over your person, it will probably help you to spend more time working on what it is that you bring. And no, I am not talking about that old dusty line, what you bring to the table that men try to give women. I am not talking about that, because in terms of like financial resources, I don't feel like any man should be dependent on you for anything. And I'm saying this because I'm talking to divine feminines, which is going to be mostly female. If it doesn't apply to you, let it fly. But I'm talking to the ones that it does apply to. If somebody looking at you and they trying to ask you what you do, how much you make, and they worry about, your work, they are looking at something else that is not authentically you, because you are so much more than the resources that you bring into a connection. But you need to work on just cultivating you. You are the journey. You are the magic. You are the key to creating in this reality. So you need to work on you and make sure that you are 100% whole and full, and that you bring qualities to the relationship, and that you are taking inventory of your qualities. If somebody asks you, okay, well, what do you bring to the relationship? You should be able to run off everything that makes you special, everything that makes you different. I'm passionate. I'm enterprising. I do this. I run this hustle. I do that. I volunteer here. I have this hobby. I have that hobby. I can give people this. I can do that for other people. And it's not always what you can do or what you have or what you can give, but just an example. You should be able to run off everything. That Knight of Staffs should be quickly. You should be rolling off the tongue who you are, what your energy is. You have to know yourself like you know yourself like you know yourself. And you can only know yourself when you get rid of all the little petty energies and tasks and stuff that, the everyday mundane stuff that just really ain't helping you learn who you are. When you get rid of that, or when you leave other people to do stuff like that, then you can focus more on who you are and what you have to bring to the relationship. But overall, I do see this energy of the Empress. So you are a fertile person. I just feel like for Leo feminines, you have a hard time maybe believing how amazing you are, or you have a hard time. You've been told so often that you're full of yourself, that you don't want to give yourself the time that you deserve. You're trying to prove to other people that, no, I'm not self-centered. No, I'm not, I'm not full of myself. I actually am a good person. And you're so busy trying to prove yourself to other people, or display yourself in a certain light, that you're not truly allowing yourself to get to know the authentic you. So you're going to want to, take some time and really focus on yourself. The Chariot card is like 100% pure focus and direction. The Hermit card is your self-introspection. Your 100% pure focus and direction should be on who you are. Because I'm telling you, things are getting ready to shift in a relationship, and you're going to want to know. Things are getting ready to shift. You're going to want to be able to spout off exactly who you are. Whether it's because y'all get into an argument and they try to son you or something, or if it's because you go to meet somebody's parents, you know what I'm saying, or you go and meet family and you're introducing yourself. You don't want to just be sitting off in a corner like a mystery person, and then you allow other people to come up with all types of crazy ideas about you because you ain't saying nothing and you ain't presenting yourself. You want to be active with it. You want to be like, hey, this is me. I'm so-and-so. I'm this and that. I do this and that. I give this and that. I'm from so-and-so. That makes me a so-and-so type of person. You just have to be able to truly know yourself. And again, it's not really for anybody else. It's because that's intimate knowledge of yourself. You need to have that anyway. And if somebody says, tell me about yourself, and they give you 60 seconds to talk about you, is your 60 seconds going to be full of ums, uhs, or are you going to be able to fill up that whole minute talking about yourself? Because I talk about myself all day and I'll never run out of breath. I'll never run out of breath. I have very intimate knowledge of who I am. In Leo feminine, I feel like that's what may be missing from you at this point in time right now. Like if you ever get around people, or even in your relationship, and you feel like your person doesn't 100% know you, you feel like, well, why don't they understand me? Or why am I not, coming across the way that I need to come across? Why do they misunderstand me? It's because you have not fully gained intimate knowledge of yourself. And that's what the universe is showing you. When you keep running into people who misunderstand you, it's because you're misunderstanding yourself. And you're not allowing yourself to be authentic. When I tell you, the very second you start allowing yourself to be authentically you, you start running into people just flocking to you. You'll find your tribe so quick. You won't keep running into people who misunderstand you. Everything you see outside of yourself is a reflection of what's going on inside of yourself. This stuff is deep. So that Nine of Cups, this is somebody who is self-satisfied. They know themselves. They know what they like. They kind of proud too. Sitting up there with their arms folded like, yeah, I'm the man, or I'm the woman. I know me. I know what I like. I know my standards. I know what I want. Can't nobody really tell me about myself because I already know about myself. I'm going to tell you what I need you to do. You can't tell me what you need me to do. It's that type of energy. And I feel like having that energy within your relationship is going to take you a lot further in your relationships. It's going to allow the relationships to get deeper. It's going to allow you to connect with people who are more familiar with you because you are more familiar with yourself, okay? You're going to have a lot more intimacy. If you feel like you're missing intimacy in your relationships, it's because the intimacy within yourself is missing. So Leo, Divine Feminine, that has been your reading, the energy that you have brought with you into 2020 and that Spirit wants to address. Okay? Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Let me know what's going on, y'all. And notification bell is going to tell you whenever I post more. I do plan on being more consistent in the 2020, in the 2.0. Okay? This channel is going up and I hope you'll be a part of it. Have a happy new year, Leo Divine Feminine, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.